just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Mitch Keller, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, ready to get underway. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. The wind and the pitch. And that one in the air, center field. Taylor makes the play. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Will Benson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Benson, the base runner at first with one out. And a good eye there. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Jonathan India at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
Runners at the corners here. One away. And now Ellie De La Cruz.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun. The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Got him swinging, but no advance from the runners.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Jake Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds like.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott.
Well, Bruce, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Key Brian Hayes leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is down low. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Just missed. One out, bases empty. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Outside, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Inside ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. Lined, and that's a base hit. McCutchen rounds second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there.
To third. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
That one ripped. That's back. That one is gone. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 10 on the year. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. And the first offering is not close. Two down, nobody on. And a rope in the center field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Slice down the right side. Not even close there. And it's 1-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's a ball.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Fastball for a strike. At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at PNC Park, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Keller back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 strike.
And that one hammered. Taylor going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andrew Abbott. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Two out, space is empty. And it's fouled away. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. But they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Friedl in his third season, 28 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. The wind to kick the pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Benson. Singled and scored his first time. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Matt McLean.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
1 ball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch is outside. The Reds trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Check swing. Went around. And that is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. That one is upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And now the lefty.
3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Lee Over.
Here's the second baseman, Leover Peguero. And he's already singled in this game. Just miss.
1-0.
This to center field. As this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neal.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Going, gone. A towering shot to center, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Tellez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. The pitch. Foul ball. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. And that's a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And he deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Strike 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Nick Martinez loosening up for manager David Bell. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a pitch. And now 1 and 2. Tellez on second. Olivares at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on the way. Fights it off, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce to the right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here at PNC Park, leading off, Jonathan India.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
The pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Struck him out looking.
The batter, the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one drifts inside.
2-0.
The Pirates leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. That one ripped but foul. And another ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a pitch. That one pushed foul. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one lifted to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Third home run of the season. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now here is Mitch Keller. Right through there for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Popped up. McLean calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Kicks and fires. Way out front for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And another ball.
Recognized that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hayes stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Leover.
And stepping in is the speedy Leover Peguero. 1 for 2. That one at the knees for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Keller back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Line drive, come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jamer Candelario.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that's in there at the knees. And here it comes. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fly ball to right. McCutchen after it. He makes the grab, and that is that. New pitcher for the Reds, Nick Martinez. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. Up and in, 1-0.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is downstairs. Left-hand batter waits. That's a strike, and the count is 3-1. And it's strike 2.
Count full.
3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Tellez in the box again, takes the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Edward Olivares. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
center fielder, number 12.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch, and he just misses. Olivares off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two outs. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're up 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Righty to the plate.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Ripped on a line. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one gone. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. Benson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. The Pirates leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Matt McClain will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Inside, just missed. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. McLean into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jonathan India. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Just missed. And the 1-0.
That's the ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Kicks and deals. Fouled off left side. And the righty deals. That one to first, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Reds 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And now the count is even.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now back. The pitcher.
Here's the pitcher, Mitch Keller. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle. That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
So the lineup flips over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right side. Benson makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop.
Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Oh,
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch.
that's the ball. 1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCutchen hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back. Left field. Jake.
So up next, Jake Fraley. That one's in there, 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The Reds down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Fraley at second with 2 down. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. And another ball.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
3-1.
And he deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Mitch Keller won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Spencer Steer.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. TJ Antone, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2. Right-handed reliever gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Aguero, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. There's a strike. 95 of that one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Two outs, nobody on. Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Hard hit to third. Zips it across. What a play. Inning over. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Baraki also getting ready. And the pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Kicks and fires. Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0. Friedl gets his lead at first, nobody out. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground, could be 2. Aguero slings to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Matt McClain. Fastball for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Bounce to the left side. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 6 and the Reds 1. Now on the bump, T.J. Antone.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Edward Olivares getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Edward Olivares.
And a pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Benson going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 12, Michael.
And the batter now, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Antone, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Action in the pen down there. Ian Gibaut up and throwing. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Taylor races for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
So a man aboard. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
No.
Just missed.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Man at second. Swings and misses. 2-2.
2-2.
In the air, right side. Benson settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johan.
Pinch hitter coming on. Number 19. Looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. ground ball left side. India over to first in time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Pirates leave one. They still lead it, though, 6-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. The pitch. Ball one there. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Good eye in that spot. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing, no appeal.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Fraley stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. India over at first with one away. Out to short, a sliding stop at short. Quickly to second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.